There's no way these guys all start off with the common YouTuber apology look, even though they didn't do anything. Well, if they knew and were complicit.
Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys. By now, we're assuming you've seen the Reddit threads and TikToks and tweets and...
So the first thing that we're going to take a peek-see here at is my dude went right for the quivering and the tired and the sad and whatnot. And I understand it.
News articles. We want to give you a timeline of what's transpired and some transparency into our decision making. Throughout this video, there will be things that we want to say or go into further, but as I'm sure you're aware, there are some legal issues we have to consider.
We're aware now.
As we go through everything.
On Labor Day weekend, multiple fans alerted us that they had seen Ned and an employee engaging in public romantic behavior. We reached out to check on that employee. Ned confirmed the reports and since confirmed that this had been going on for some time, which was obviously very shocking to us, and we just want you to know that...
There's rumors and speculation going around, actually, that they knew. Like... Well, I guess not really seeing it. Good. If it, I really hope it is new to them.
This was going on. All of that information was just as shocking to us as all of this has been for you this week.
And thus began a 3-week process of engaging with employment lawyers, corporate lawyers,
They look like
HR, PR, and more.
They look like they're apologizing to their kids for smoking weed.
In order to make sure we were taking all necessary steps. From the jump, we were acutely aware of just how contrary this was to the values of the company we've built and those of everyone who works here.
That's got the whole year. Do you have any idea how disappointed in us your father and I are?
This is something we took very seriously. We refused to sweep things under the rug. That is not who we are, and it's not what we stand for.
We immediately removed Ned from work activities and engaged an HR professional to conduct a thorough review of the facts. We also opted to remove Ned from our releases pending the results of that review. Over a few weeks, that's included removing his section from videos, digitally removing him from others, and choosing not to feature him in our merch throws. Honestly, I want to give major props to our editing staff for how deftly they've handled that. There are several videos that we deemed as fully unreleasable. You will never see them, and that is due to his involvement. And that's a decision that has cost us lots of money. We will not be able to recoup that money, but it's a decision we stand by proudly.
Now, we can't talk about the details of the review, but suffice...
I love how they're still doing it in Try Guy fashion, where they're each taking a turn to take a go at this.
To say, we found that Ned had engaged in conduct unbecoming of our team, and we knew that we could not move forward with him. So on Friday, September 16th, the three of us signed written consent of the members of Second Try LLC approving the removal of Ned as a manager and an employee. We chose not to rush into the announcement for a few reasons, namely,
Did this guy get hair plugs?
Who have been affected. And while we consider this a company matter, there's just also a family at the center of this.
Now, we were always planning on a public statement, and we're working towards that with our team, but in light of rapidly accelerating speculation, we knew we couldn't wait any longer. We were obviously incredibly shocked and deeply hurt by all of this. This is someone who we'd built a brand and a company with for 8 years. We feel saddened, not just personally, but on behalf of our staff and our fans who believed in us.
I don't know.
Them doing it in one cut, though, is pretty good, pretty honest of them and whatnot. I can really, really respect that from them because it goes to show there's a bit of genuine in what they're doing.
I don't know that we'll ever be able to fully articulate the pain we feel at this moment. It's hard to rewatch old videos that we love and are proud of. We're losing a friend. We're losing someone we built a company with. We have countless memories with. We just made a TV show together.
It seems like he was really emotionally affected by this,
the same way. It's weird. We're sorry that this ever happened, and we don't know what more to say.
There's also our staff of 20 strong who, they just don't deserve the negative attention our brand is now getting because they didn't do anything. But they're our family, and they're some of the most talented, creative minds in the world, and our primary focus right now is making sure they feel comfortable and proud coming to work. The work they do never ceases to astound us, and frankly, there's just no world in which we could have navigated all of this without them. Now, there are videos that were shot ahead of all this, right? We're going to be editing Ned out like the new season of Without a Recipe, and we're working with our editors and finding creative solutions to the footage. And we also have some branded videos that we've already committed to. So when you see a video that's sponsored in a few weeks and you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. Well, yeah, it is kind of weird. It's just how things are, and that's why.
Yeah, I mean, they're still going to be stuck in some weird advertising stuff that's going to consider Ned and what he contributed to this little group, huh?
Look, I get that when stuff like this happens, there's going to be speculation and gossip. And we ask
I think the middle guy is actually upset.
that you respect the privacy of the family members and
Look at his
employees who are going to be
hands.
caught up in this. We also want to remind you that the internet has a tendency to be a lot harsher
I think he's one of those kind of guys that's just more emotionally impacted than everybody else about any kind of stuff.
towards women than men. So please,
Cracked
we
up a
ask that you
smile.
exercise kindness.
Things will change here. What we hope is that within this, there's also the opportunity for positive growth and better
Rubbing
videos
his
ahead.
hands,
But it's going to be
rubbing
hard.
his legs.
This whole thing is going to be really fucking hard.
And we imagine you have lots of questions, a lot more questions right now, and we're going to have more to say in the future. Just right now, we're focused on bringing the best content possible between now and the end of the year, and then figuring out what the future of this channel looks like from there.
That's it for now. Again, more to come. Some
Just a
things
Distaste
may
for
change.
this, I think.
We are just sort of figuring it out all one day at a time.
Thank you for your support. We appreciate you. And we look forward to introducing you to the next era of the Try Guys Ahead.
So,
Yesterday, one of the biggest.
I don't know. There's always that. How could it have gone on for this long without anybody knowing? But that's not for me to say because I really don't know. But I guess we'll figure out more because they can't stop from sharing details of what's going on. So we'll figure it out whether we want to or not. So that's about it. Bye.